Hi guys, it's me Jam. Just got awake. So right now, someone suggested me to make a video about the U.S. Embassy Manila requirements during my interview because a lot of you have been wondering if the documents that was posted on TikTok, Blue App, or YT are the official or the documents that was being asked by the embassy. So let's find out. So now let's going to visit the USCIS website or the Manila Embassy website, the official website, to know whether it's a myth or it's the truth. So let's go. So here's the pre-interview checklist based on Manila Embassy. So una, a copy of your NVC interview letter. Since wala tayo neto, hindi ito apply sa atin. Ang apply sa atin is biometrics and interview appointment confirmation. Yun yung i-print natin. 7 pages siya. Marireceive nyo yun once you successfully book your biometrics and interview. So all the pages should be print, hindi lang yung barcoded kasi minsan lahat ng pages ay tinitingnan. Next is an expired passport, valid for 8 months beyond your intended date of entry to the United States. So if mag-expire na yung passport nyo, make sure na i-renew nyo siya before your interview kasi once you pass, kukunin nila yung interview mo at doon ilalagay yung visa. Next, 2 color photographs of each person applying for a visa. Meron silang photo requirements, so make sure na tingnan nyo yun. It's 2x2 or US visa, sabihin nyo lang sa per picture and alam na nila yun. Yung photo is for applicants only, 2 picture. 2 pieces, each person applying for applicant, hindi for petitioner. Confirmation page from the Form DS 260 application. Ito na yung finilautan natin, DS 160 at sinabmit natin. May ma-receive tayong confirmation page na may nakalagay na barcode sa top right and bottom left. Dalawa yung barcode nila. Next, birth certificate. Make sure na PSA birth certificate, make sure na original yung dala nyo. And also, nagdala din ako ng Senomar kasi hiningi siya during my doon sa Filipino Consul. Medical examination result in a sealed envelope. Kapag binigyan kayo ng posisyon ng envelope, ng brown envelope with seal. Pero kapag sinabi sa inyo na sila na ang magbibigay sa US Embassy, yun na lang yung sabihin nyo sa embassy. So, kasi as of now, alam ko, hindi na sila nagpo-provide ng hard copy. Sila na directly nagbibigay sa embassy. Original or certificate copy of birth certificates for all children of the principal applicant. Ito ay if meron kayong mga K2. Applicants who fall into any category listed in the tally below must bring these additional documents. Since yung natin is family-based din siya, yung K1 kasi our purpose is to get married in the United States and build a family with our fiancé. So, the appropriate form I-864 affidavit of support for each financial sponsor along with a photocopy of sponsor most recent IRS. Itong form I-864, I think for adjustment of status to. Pero my fiancé provided this nung nag-interview ako sa embassy. Pero ang pinakahiningi talaga sa amin affidavit of support is yung form I-134. So, it's very important to provide form I-134 kasi most of the consul ask for that document. So, next is the IRS transcript which must be downloaded from the IRS website. Ayan yung link, pwede nyo yung i-click. Note, the IRS transcript is not the same as tax return. So, magkaiba sila. NVC strongly recommends that you submit tax transcript. Transcript usually provide the necessary information needed for an evaluation of completeness of the affidavit of support as supporting documents sa inyong affidavit of support, and they make processing your application more efficient. If you are unable to submit the IRS tax transcript, you alternatively submit a photocopy of both the sponsor's most recent U.S. federal income tax return and all W-2s documenting the income reflected on the federal income tax return. So, ito lahat to prinobide sa akin ng fiancé ko, yung IRS tax transcript and yung US federal income tax return and yung W-2s. And also, he added a pay stub within 3 to 6 months. Binigay niya din yun sa akin just to make sure at para hindi kami matutuwan G. You must include an I-864A for every household member that contributes income to meet the financial support requirements. Since mag-isa lang naman yung fiancé ko, hindi na kami nag-provide ng ganito. Submitting incomplete or incorrect affidavit of support documents is the most common cause for delay in issuing a visa after the consular interview. So this is very important. And prepare your affidavit support documents carefully. Again, you should provide the Form I-134 affidavit of support or Form I-864 in case nahanapin sa inyo. Proof of U.S. petitioner status and domicile in the United States. Photocopy of U.S. passport, it's very important kasi hiningi ito during my interview and CFO. Naturalization certificate or local permanent resident. Itong mga documents, you can provide this, scan copy lang from your fiancé and then isend nyo sa email mo and you're going to print it. Evidence of relationship between the petitioner and the visa applicants such as photographs, letters, and emails. Yung pinasan yung proof of relationship during initial filing, you can use that and update it. Yung meron dapat ongoing, proof of ongoing relationship. Police certificate, there is a reciprocity table, this one. If you work abroad, and you traveled abroad and stay abroad for 6 months, you should provide police clearance. So, yan. If you were married, your original marriage certificate and photocopy, make sure na you bring that. If, for CR1 ata yun, CR1 ito. If you were previously married, your original, okay? Original divorce certificate, your spouse's death certificate, and a photocopy. So, you must bring original divorce certificate with seal. Kasi one of the reason why applicants received 221G because they didn't provide original copy of their divorce decree, only photocopy. Which here, as you can see, inaas nila yung original divorce decree. Well, okay lang na mag-submit ng photocopy ng divorce decree during initial filing, pero sa interview, during your interview date, ang hinihingi ay original copy. If you have ever been arrested or convicted of a crime, court and criminal records and photocopies. So, pwede kayo mag-provide ng original and then photocopies of this, especially sa CR po, hinihingi nila ito. If you had any U.S. immigration violation, all the documents relating to them, idala nyo yan. If you have served in any country's military records and photocopies. If you are adopted, adoption papers or custody documents and photocopies. Again, ang hinihingi dito ay original and photocopies. If you are the petitioner's stepchild, the original marriage certificate part of the petitioner and your biological parent and a photocopy along with divorce decree records for any previous marriages of either parent. For this one, hindi na natin kailangan ng employment kasi hindi naman ito for employment. And but all the documents that you need to prepare during your interview. And nag-provide din ako ng Senomar during my time, certificate of no marriage kasi hinahanap yung original copy niyan during the Filipino Consul, the pre-screening. And yeah, that's it. If you have any question, just comment down below. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully, ma-provide nyo lahat ng yan para iwas 221G or delay. And again, provide original documents, especially doon sa mga documents na hinihingi or nakalista dyan sa mga required documents na hinihingi ng US Embassy Manila. Yan. Pasaway talaga. So yun lang guys. If you have any question, comment down below and then I'll be happy to help. So yun lang. See you again.